weird position. They were doing it. And he sniped me. Hello everyone, this is Destiny Dad. And today we are going to work on correcting mistakes. This is going to be the first of a series where I'm going to just start looking at games, seeing where a crucial mistake was made, and then try to point it out. We're going to try to make corrections and just learn as a group and kind of go from there. I'm not claiming to be the best player, certainly not, but the mistakes that I'm going to be pointing out are ones that even the players that I'm going to be mentioning, I'm sure if they watched it again that they can kind of pick up on where they made a mistake. The game that we're going to go over is on my last flawless game, and very easy to, if you're on the opposing side or even as you're watching. I noticed that I saw this in some of the comments and stuff that people can kind of gripe about a certain weapon, like, and I make no apologies that I use Bastion. I love it, and but that's not the reason why this particular play that won the game was won. So we'll kind of go over this particular play from two vantage points, from mine and then also from the opposing side, and we're going to try to make a correction from the opposing side. What they could have done differently, what they did that actually opened up the play to be made by me that ultimately won the game. It's a crucial mistake. There's actually two mistakes that they made. So we'll go over that just right now. Let me go ahead and forward up, and we'll go over through my play first.
Yeah, res me, hurry.
He has chaos. Okay, good. That's fine.
Perfect. You have to end the round right now.
Okay.
Oh.
To your left.
You're disgusting.
You're a menace to society. The best player
There we
in
go.
all of NA. After massive players, Tristan.
Steps outside.
He's weak. Seth is one. Last one is the carry.
Take our time. Take our time.
They've got cool cheese down. You guys gotta get that. There's cool cheese flying in it. Trigger. Nice. Last one's the carry.
Take our time. Take our time.
Oh, be careful. It's Sebastian.
He's so much better.
I didn't know why we jumped into him. I wanted him to just jump out.
Pain.
Okay, so we're gonna go over this play. Couple things that happened in this game that I want to point out. One, this is the 8th round. Okay, I never changed my loadout in this game, so very important to note that I am using Bastion. So that's something that the opposing players should have called out at some point, because you can clearly see that they state, that they're kind of dismissing me as the carry in this game. Separer and Cool Cheese are the more experienced players, but they kind of dismiss me as a non-threat, and nobody mentions what I'm using. This is important. I've done this also in games where I was in a survival game and I had died off, and it was my teammate and another teammate. It was just a 1v1 at the end to win a round. And what I did was I would look up what that last player was using. Were they a shotgun player? Were they a sniper? These are important things for my teammate to know, to be able to win his 1v1. So and in the particular game that I was playing, I remember it was a shotgun guy, and so I just typed in. I was like, he's a shotgunner, and those are things that was very helpful for them. So if they would have known that I was a Bastion player, this play couldn't have been made. And we'll point it out, the person that actually made the mistake right here. We'll go over it once again. And we'll stop it once we get to the mistake.
Steps outside.
He's weak. Seth is one. Last one is the carry.
Take our time. Take our time.
They've got cool cheese down. You guys gotta get that. That's cool cheese flying in it, Trigger. Nice.
Right here. This player, there's no reason for him to be here. Okay. You have Separer and Cool Cheese down. They're over here on the other side of the crate. There is absolutely no reason for hashtag to be here. He should be circling around from the back to come over here and to meet his teammate. They have a res right here. They can force me to be able to jump out. Both of them can team me. So and while this particular player, Trigger, can be coming over to get the res in relative safety, because even if I do come out, which I probably would have had to, because in the game, Cool Cheese kind of tells me, you know, you got to end the round. So I was kind of coming in to be kind of a kamikaze type of play. But if you come out, then maybe I can make a play here, but there's no way that hashtag he would be able to team me and you know, and I would end up more than likely losing that round. But because he ends up here, this is in Bastion range and stuff, he doesn't know what I have, and until the play is made, then you hear the player that has died in the round, that he ends up saying, oh, he's got a Bastion. By that time, Triggers, it's too late. He's over here way exposed. But I have a hard time blaming him. He's also a sniper. So he has nothing that could stop me at that point when he's completely exposed on this side. But this player right here, unfortunately, because he does this ends up totally screwing up this 2v1 opportunity that they had. And so what are the takeaways that we could take from this? One, it's important to hear sounds and know what those weapons are. Again, this is the 8th round. I had been using Bastion. You could hear it. It has a very distinctive sound, and you should be able to call that out to your teammates so that they know, don't put yourself in this situation where you can get bastioned. And the other thing is that, again, if you know that, to work your way around to, you know, again, you recognize what the weapons are that they use, and then you go ahead and play to, you know, because every weapon has a disadvantage. There's an advantage to it and a disadvantage. If you know a person has a sniper, you know that they don't have the close range for the most part. If you know you have a shotgun, they gotta close the distance. So if you have a 2v1, this is just not a good idea. I think even if I didn't have a Bastion, this is just not a good idea to be over in here. Come around over this way. There's no rush. You know, even Trigger is trying to tell him there's no rush here. There's no need to make a play here and stuff like that. You can just go ahead and come around to the other side, and then they can get the res. Unfortunately, this doesn't work out for them, and you know, takeaway from this is just to call weapons out and you know, recognize what you're playing up against.
Take our time.
Oh, be careful with Sebastian.
He's so much better.
I didn't know why we jumped into him.
I wanted him to just jump out.